Welcome back, True Seeker. In the headlines, the death of Michael Jackson's brother, Tito Jackson, at age 70, September 15th, a month before his October 15th birthday. And of course, Michael passed away 15 years ago, June 25th, 2009, on George Orwell's birthday, who wrote that very famous book with a number for the title, 1984, which was a big year for MJ. But look at this. Tito Jackson is dead at 70, and his stage name, Tito Jackson, has a Gematria value of 70. If you're new here, Gematria, the Kabbalistic practice of coding numbers into words. It's based on the alphabetic order forwards, the alphabetic order in reverse, and both orders with numerology. So Tito Jackson equates to 70, and he's dead at 70. From the anniversary of his brother's death, MJ, Michael, June 25th to September 15th is a span of 83 days. Notice, Michael Jackson equates to 83. That was a huge year for Michael Jackson. Year of the Thriller music video. Murder also equates to 83. If you're new here, pause this video and look up the song Murder by Numbers by The Police that came out in 1983. It's about how killing is the sport of the elected, and it's as simple as ABC is 1, 2, 3. Murder equals 83, just like election. This death came 51 days before the election. Michael equals 51. I might just misspoke. This death came 51 days before the election. Michael equals 51. Moon equals 51. Of course, Michael the Moonwalker. He turned 11, the year of Apollo 11, the supposed moon landing. The word conspiracy is 51, like federal. The National Fix League yesterday, Andy Reid stayed on 51 losses with the Chiefs, winning 26-25, 51 points against Cincinnati, which equals 51, as Harrison Butker kicked the game winner to give him 26 points 26 days after his birthday. Again, National Fix League, rigged selections, ritual murder. Learn this numerical code. You'll see through all of it. For the record, the word football is also 83, and I'm telling you, none of this stuff's an accident. It's all rigged and scripted together. Again, RIP to Tito Jackson, but let's move on. About that 1983 year, all these singles that year for Michael Jackson, huge songs, Billie Jean, Beat It, Wanna Be Starting Something, Human Nature, Pretty Young Thing, and then, of course, the Thriller music video. Now, what's dirty about this death, amongst everything else, is that he's dead 30 days before his upcoming birthday. And again, 30 is not a nice number in Black history. All of these words equal 30. Slavery, Tuskegee, Martin, Malcolm X, and the N-word. Part of a repetitious pattern. The people who are doing this are very much racist, and they really have it out for darker complected people. And who are these people? It's the Jesuits, the same people who gave us the language and the calendar, and who were the greatest purveyors of slavery in more modern times, including in the United States, just like how Lincoln said the Civil War was the workings of the Jesuits, and they were the greatest purveyors of slavery in America. Notice, the leader of the Jesuits, Arturo Sosa, born November 12, 48. From his birthday to this ritual was 308 days later, which is also exactly 44 weeks. And, of course, 44 and 38, not too far off from 308, are both fateful numbers. In this case, Tito equals 44, as does the surname Jackson. If you're new here, words like kill and execution equal 44. Start to understand why the first president to die in office died on April 4th, same day MLK was assassinated in a Jesuit ritual. He assumed the name Martin Luther after the Protestant Reformation leader who wrote the 95 Theses, and MLK was killed on the 95th day in 1968. Malcolm X was also killed on 44-date numerology. JFK was president number 35, but the 44th term president. The word cancer also equates to 44, like chemo. And again, a lot of people have their lives taken from that. But think about in astrology, Cancer rules the moon. The moon is ruled by Cancer. The moon landing was in the time of Cancer. Michael Jackson was born August 29th. He turned 11 a month after Apollo 11, the master number. If you've never seen my work on how the moon landing is synced with Michael's birthday and how the distance in days equals moonwalk, you should check that out. Remember, he was taught that dance. He didn't invent it. He was chosen to play the part. He had the skill and the ability. But yes, Tito dead 44 weeks after the Superior General, the people who are doing this. And if you run the alphabetic order forwards, we talked about how in reverse, Tito Jackson equals 70, matching his age of death. If you run the alphabetic order forwards, Tito Jackson equals 38. Again, dead 308 days after the Superior General's birthday. If you're new here, this number is super fateful. The words death, murder, killing, RIP, they all equal 38. This nation's killing department, Pentagon equals 38. DC's on the 38th parallel. Since this nation has been created, it's been killing darker complected people all across the world, doing it to this very day. Been at war almost every year of its existence. And keep in mind, the Jesuits published Art of War right before the United States of America was created, and they've been running this nation ever since, just like this. And death's always been part of the plan, especially if you got a darker shade of skin. But again, look up the song Gematria, the Killing Name by the metal band Slipknot. The chorus is America is a Killing Name. And then again, look up the song by The Police, Murder by Numbers, that came out in 83. Killing is as simple as A, B, C is 1, 2, 3. So R.I.P. to Tito Jackson. And by the way, if you watch my videos on the Trump shooting scare yesterday on his golf course, I talked about several times how it happened on the 15th of September, the same day Tito Jackson died, 15/9. Donald Trump equals 159. Scottish Rite equals 159. Again, they etch on the Scottish Rite temples all his number, the Pythagoras quote. Again, supposedly the Secret Service saved his life. Remember, the Secret Service was created the same day that Lincoln was assassinated, April 14th, 1865. That was 159 years ago, like 15/9. You know what I mean? We'll leave it there for now, True Seeker, and until next time.